Hi guys, so I saw someone was struggling with wanting to know how to tape around the curved edges, and I'm going to show you how I do it. I know some people do it different ways, but this is the easiest way for me. I'm just going to tape the back of this S because it's similar, just to show you guys real quick, so that way I can get the tutorial to you to help you. But you'll need frog tape. All right, this is the one that I'm using for this tutorial. You'll need pencils taped this way to create your white border when you get ready to trim out. This lead should be at the top. This one in the middle should be below the lead, and this one should be above all of them. And I have other tutorials that show you how and why I tape that way to create the white border on the end. It just makes it faster. And you're also going to need an X-Acto knife. This is a Husky X-Acto knife number 2. I got it from Home Depot. I got all this stuff from Home Depot actually, except for the letter. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and tape the edges. Like I said, this is a letter. I'm just using the back side of it to show you for the curves, so I can get the tutorial out to you. So then I'm gonna start with the tape, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm taping in one direction. And what I mean is, when you start taping, you're gonna put a piece of tape, and at the end of that, put a piece of tape on top of that and overlap in one direction. So let's start. And I'm gonna start right here on the end of the S. Now, what I want you to see is I'm putting the majority, this is where it kind of bends. I'm putting the majority of the tape on the letter, okay? All right. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over this end here. All right, and I'm gonna go all the way around and just kind of smooth the edges down. Okay, and you're gonna go all the way around. Try to go fast, but I want you to see in real time. A lot of times I speed my videos up. See, I'm just staying one direction all the way around. I'm not skipping around the letter. Alright, we're just gonna go all the way around. Almost there. There's my children in the background fussing and fighting as usual. My apologies. I don't like wrinkles, only because when you cut over them, it's tougher and the chances of the cut not going all the way through is greater. Okay, so now that I have it all taped, what I'm going to do, the trick to getting it to bend around the curves, is to cut little divots where there's a curve in the letter. So I'm just gonna cut a little mark, wherever you see that there's a curve, you know, and you just kind of like notch it out a little. All right, that's pretty straight, so I'm not gonna really put any there. You want to just do that around the curved part. Okay, and then once you do that, you're just going to, whoops, ooh, that was dangerous. All right, more there. You're just gonna wanna bend this around. So we'll start on the straight end here and we'll bend that down and then we'll just go around just like that. You guys can see that? All right, and here's that curve in the middle. And see how that's kind of hard to bend there? I'll just come back in and I'll put another little cut mark there. And that will help that lay down. All right. I should go with this hand. So, and that's kind of how it is once you tape the edges. So I'll kind of get up there and show you a little. So that's how your edges are going to look. And when it's time to trim them out, this will make this go by faster if you go ahead and tape this. And I'm gonna start at one end here and you just basically draw around. And this helps you with your curves. See how much easier that is to get that line there without fighting with the tape. And then you just basically follow that curve around your pencil. Okay. I'm trying to go quickly so you can get an idea of just actually how long this takes. Okay, and so now you have that traced out. So that's kind of how your pencil marks are going to look. Okay, so that's your outline, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your X-Acto and you're just going to trim right along those lines. I like to find the way the tape is going and then cut smooth with that. So I'm going to start here and go this way. And I'm just going to stay on that line there. Okay, turn that and move this out of the way. All right. Okay. Just go all the way around. And notice I'm not picking up my blade. That's so I don't create more start and stop lines. It sometimes tends to make it look a little less smooth. So if I don't have to pick it up, then I won't. Almost done here. Okay, now that we've trimmed out the edges, we've traced over them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the opposite direction of the tape. So I'll find the tape like you can see right here, it comes up this way. That's the direction I want to keep pulling. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this goes. If I were to pull this piece off, this piece will keep going. But if I would have started from this way, every piece that I pull off, it will stop. It'll stop with the tape. So I want it to be continuous. So I'm gonna go this direction. Okay. All right. Okay. And here's where I didn't go deep enough with my X-Acto. So I'll just come back over here, put a little line, and get that little guy out of there like that. Okay, so we'll just keep going. Oops, that one's not cut. Whenever the tape overlaps, you just got to be mindful to put a little bit more pressure so that it'll cut all the way through. All right, so I'm just gonna keep And that is how I trim for my curved letters, such as the S. Oops, let me see that. Not very well. And then all you would do from this point would just be to spray it. And then when you peel off this last, your edges would be white. All right, so hope this helps, guys. Take care.